Today on Forbes, Waymo is a $1 trillion opportunity. Google just needs to seize it. In the summer of 2015, when veteran auto executive John Krafcik was recruited to turn Google's self-driving car project into a new business unit for Alphabet, co-founders Sergey Brin and Larry Page gave him an aspirational target. Krafcik, the former CEO of Waymo, the project's successor, told Forbes, quote, "They asked me to build a great company and then make it bigger than Google." The idea was preposterous, since it wasn't clear when or if autonomous driving would be safe enough for real-world deployment, let alone at scale. A decade later, things have changed. Waymo robotaxis log about 300,000 paid rides worth at least $6 million every week in the 5 cities where they operate. That figure will rise exponentially in the next few years as its fleet grows and the service expands to 15 markets or more, including Miami, New York, Washington, D.C., Boston, Nashville, and maybe Tokyo, Waymo's first international foray. On Tuesday, the company said it's testing in Denver and Seattle, following a blog post at the end of August, emphasizing plans to scale as quickly as possible. Waymo said, quote, "We're entering a new chapter and accelerating our commercial expansion. If you see us driving in your city, it's because we are working hard to serve you in the future." After 16 years of disciplined development, billionaire tech investor Vinod Khosla says it's time to floor it. Khosla told Forbes, quote, "Waymo's in a multi-trillion-dollar global market, and as far as I can tell, there are no competitors that are close. You've got a multi-trillion-dollar business. Frankly, it's probably bigger than Google's ad business by a lot. And they're in a position to increase the lead over others. I'd be spending as much money on this as on data centers, like tens of billions of dollars a year, to expand their coverage and own market share very, very quickly." Waymo's benchmark self-driving car program is at an inflection point. In the robotaxi space, it has no meaningful US competition at the moment, though Amazon's Zoox hopes to change that with the looming launch of its service in Las Vegas. Globally, perhaps only China's Baidu is shaping up to be a major rival. Elon Musk's incessant boasts aside, Tesla is not a leader in the space. Its Austin robotaxi pilot, with safety drivers on board and remote operators standing by, is less impressive than the first fully autonomous car trip on public roads, which also took place in that city, when Waymo gave legally blind passenger Steve Mahan a solo ride in late 2015. Ride revenue for Mountain View, California-based Waymo could hit $300 million this year, or triple what Forbes estimated the unit saw in 2024, based on current ride figures and an estimated average fare of about $20 by Obi, an app that aggregates real-time ride-hail prices. Without confirming the annual estimate, Saswat Panagrahi, Waymo's chief product officer, told Forbes, quote, "Things are getting into very serious revenue territory, and the growth, how much effort we have to expend for that, each increment is getting easier." He pointed to the pace with which its weekly ride figure has grown, jumping from 50,000 a week in May 2024 to more than 250,000 a week in April, just as the service was entering Austin and before it launched in Atlanta, and continued expanding in Los Angeles, the San Francisco Bay region, and Phoenix. Over the past 16 years, Waymo has received at least $12 billion from parent Alphabet and outside investors. Receiving tens of billions of dollars more in immediate additional funding would accelerate Waymo's ability to scale its fleet globally, onlookers argue. Right now, it operates about 2,000 electric robotaxis, not even a drop in the bucket in the global taxi and ride-hailing market, comprising millions of vehicles. But just how much faster Waymo could scale if it were to have such resources isn't entirely clear. Expanding into new regions too quickly increases the likelihood of serious accidents, including fatal collisions that Waymo wants to continue to avoid. For full coverage, check out Alan Owensman's piece on forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.